poor Harry. Revealing Meghan saved Duke from royal life to hell marriage, public despises. Prince Harry's life has certainly changed in dramatic ways since meeting Meghan Markle on a blind date in July 2016. Their whirlwind romance resulted in an engagement by November 2017 and a wedding just 6 months later on May 19, 2018. It all seemed like a fairy tale, and, sometimes, it still does. While marriage and children, son Archie and daughter Lilibet, can change anyone's life on a monumental level, being raised royal and then leaving your royal duties behind for life in Southern California has yielded a life Harry never expected. Perhaps meeting Meghan was just what Harry needed in his life, as he had some tumultuous young adult years following the death of his mother, Princess Diana, when he was an adolescent. According to the Daily Mail, a young Harry caused a bit of a scandal when he was only 20 years old and arrived at a costume party dressed as a Nazi, something he later apologized for. Just 4 years before he met his future wife, Harry was also photographed in a Las Vegas hotel room party where he was wearing nothing but a necklace with what appeared to be a naked woman. Now, it seems that meeting Meghan put Harry on the straight and narrow. Royal biographer Andrew Morton, who famously wrote Diana, Her True Story, and more recently Meghan and the Unmasking of the Monarchy, described Harry as a very angry young man who didn't know which way to turn before meeting Meghan Markle. During his podcast Royal, Morton painted a picture of a disturbed young man. He was stumbling out of bars disheveled and worse the wear for drink, and he didn't seem to have a compass, Morton said. He was struggling to find himself and struggling with the loss of his mother, struggling to come to terms with it, and as a young man, he wasn't always the popular Harry of popular imagination. However, meeting a woman who seemed to understand him and recognized he was troubled was the turnaround he needed, according to Morton. I think even when she fell for Harry, she insisted that he went for counseling for the anger issues that he had, Morton said. Meghan Markle has undergone a stunning transformation. When she made the long walk down the aisle of Westminster Abbey, she joined one of Britain's oldest and most famous families. The firm, as the royal family is sometimes called, has been the subject of the public's fascination for centuries. These days, it's harder than ever to be a member of this famous family for a variety of reasons. As Meghan revealed in a now infamous interview, she didn't understand the way the British paparazzi and press would hound her all day, every day. Not only are the pressures from the press a huge change for Meghan, she's also had to adjust to her new family members. While Meghan is a modern, forward-thinking actress from Hollywood, her in-laws have always lived lives steeped in tradition and royal etiquette. And while some of the members of the royal family have welcomed Meghan into the fold with open arms, Harry and Meghan betrayed the royal trust. However, it's obvious that he's not having the best time in the United States. When he was still in the United Kingdom, everything that the Duke of Sussex touched turned into gold. But the same cannot be said now that he's thousands of miles away from home. In fact, a source alleged that everything that Prince Harry touches these days turns into a mess. And this isn't how he wants to live his life. He would never say it, but it's obvious everything he's touched in his life turned into a mess. There's a rumor going around that he's left the house for a break on a number of occasions. Sometimes it's just to the beach to be alone, and others he's going to Elton John's home, which is empty for most of the year. The poor guy just needs time to think, the source said. The insider added that Prince Harry is very exhausted, and it allegedly shows with the way he looks and how he carries himself.